Hi, I'm Debbie Wood from Kissimmee, Florida, and welcome to Nana's Kitchen. One of the things I learned about being a mature age is that you get to be Nana, and everybody remembers Nana for her great recipes, and my little grandbabies will tell you I'm no different. And one of the things that I think is important for every Nana to do is to make sure that her food is fun, nutritious, and comforting. And when I use cream cheese, that's a secret of mine that helps me meet those goals as a Nana. Sort of a Nana secret for those of you who are Nanas and are gonna be Nanas. And everybody's hoping for that someday, aren't we? So now what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you one of our side dishes. My family comes over for breakfast. They bring the kids. They come over. We make a big scrambled eggs and things. But I have a very picky 2-year-old grandboy. He doesn't eat much of anything, but he does eat Nana's waffles. And the waffles I'm going to make are carrot waffles, and they have cream cheese spread that go on top. Yummy. For everybody, especially James, the picky one. So, I'm going to show you how I make carrot waffles. First thing you have to do is make your spread. The cream cheese spread, when they're hot waffles, it just oozes down the side. You take a small bowl. I put 2 tablespoons of milk in it, about a ½ tablespoon of vanilla. I use 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, and a little dash of cinnamon for zing. Mix it all together real well. Blend it if you want to. Make it all nice and creamy, and you've got your topping. And the topping is great on all kinds of things, but especially on carrot waffles. So you make your topping, set it aside. To make the waffles, first thing you have to do is use the dry ingredients. Use dry and wet and combine the two. Start with dry. You put 1½ cups of flour. In here I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. Again, a little bit of spice. 2 tablespoons of pecans. Love to add nuts, adds a little bit more nutrition and a little bit of flavor. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix it all together and set it aside. Then we're going to put your wet ingredients. 1 egg, a cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. These are very tasty for little ones especially. 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Now you might try some of the sugar substitutes they've got out there that work just as well, and it lowers the sugar that's in your pancakes if you're worried about nutrition like I am. Now here's a secret. 4 ounces of softened cream cheese in the waffle, not just in the topping but in the waffle as well. This makes your waffle crispy on the outside but moist in the middle, and moisture is so important with a waffle. You don't want them to dry out. Now you blend it all and mix it up real good so the cream cheese melts into your milk and it gives you a nice creamy texture. You can even use the blender if you don't want to use the heavy-duty whisking. Nanas sometimes get tired in the kitchen. So, you mix it all up real good. And the carrots. 1 cup of grated carrots, finely grated carrots. Make sure you leave the skin on the carrot when you grate them. Again, more nutrition. Nanas are comforting, but we're worried about those babies' nutrition. So then you mix that all together, and your wet ingredients then go into your dry. Mix them all together. Now when you're mixing your wet and your dry ingredients together, be careful to just fold them in gently till everything is damp. You want to just make sure it makes a lumpy batter, but you don't beat it to death, because then your waffles will be tough. You want them fluffy still. And fluffy waffle secret, Nana's secret number 2, not just cream cheese, but gently stirring waffle batter, because waffle batter will get tough, it'll get hard, and it'll get flat. And you want them nice and fluffy. I've folded in all my ingredients so everything is nice and smooth, nice and creamy, but dampened but not beat to death. This is my waffle maker. I got it from my Nana. Now, I don't know if you have hand-me-down waffle makers, but they seem to be the best. These little waffle makers, the little square waffles, kids like that. Fun part, fun, nutritious, and comforting. Nana's food should always comfort the soul, and these waffles do. Pour in the batter into there, each side, and shut the waffle. Now, it's hot and steamy. I preheated that waffle iron, and it's heating up now. When it starts to steam, rise up a little bit, the handle rise up a little as they're in there. You leave it go till they're just brown and crispy. Don't peek until they're a little bit ready to go. Then those nice hot crispy waffles come out of the waffler, spread them with your cream cheese spread, and you've got Nana's carrot waffles. These are nutritious, they're fun, they're comforting. Remember, in Nana's kitchen, fun, family, and food are really important for all you Nanas out there. My secret weapon is Philly. That makes me the best Nana I can be. Also makes me a woman of Philadelphia.